Woo! Welcome back to the Wake Man channel. All right, so I am standing in front of my friend's business, Glass Specialists of Billings. They're a great business. If you ever need any car glass or chip repair on your vehicle, this is definitely a great place to do that. Their customer service is second to none. So thank you to John Bonner for letting me set up here for the weekend. But as you can see, I have my boat sitting here. There is another boat on the way, and we're gonna hang out for today and tomorrow and basically show the boats and basically just kind of talk to customers about Idaho water sports products and services and what they have to offer for the Billings area and surrounding communities. But yeah, that's what we got going on here. I'm mostly set up. There's a guy coming up from Idaho Falls with the other boat and some other things like a tent and some flags. I'm just gonna do a little cleaning up here. I'll probably get a few drone shots today. Might even do a time lapse. If it starts getting busy, I might time lapse all the activity of people walking through here. So just gonna see how it goes today. All right, so it's actually the second day of the boat show, and today it's just me and my setup. Macaulay, who was out here yesterday from Idaho Water Sports, he had to go back to do something today, and he took the other boat with him. Just to give you an overview of kind of how it went yesterday, you know, it was pretty dead until about noon, because that's when this like shopping center out here gets busy. And then we started having customers kind of one after the other, 3 sets of people, but then it started raining, and it did not stop raining the rest of the day, and that literally shut us out. Like, nobody else stopped. We basically stayed under the tent the whole day, the whole rest of the day, so it really kind of sucked. The weather's supposed to be better today. It's really cloudy, as you can see, and it looks like the possibility of rain, but the forecast is a lot better today. It's actually we actually only have like a 50% chance of a shower later this afternoon. So I'm glad today is supposed to be better. I've already had 3 different people come through. One of them was one of my friends, so it was his first time checking out the inside of the boat. And another one was a supporter of the channel, a big supporter of the channel, Todd Hewitt, so shout out to you. He stopped by, and that was the first time we actually met in person. So that was pretty cool. Maybe he'll stop back by, I don't know. He was actually going over to the Shields right over here. So, and there was a guy here early on that his name's Dan, and actually we got to talking a lot. He actually has a channel for pressure washing and another channel for making mead. So we got to talking a lot about that, but he was checking out the boat too. So today's been pretty good so far. I am expecting a few other friends to come by today, and hoping we get some other people since the weather is a lot better and people wouldn't have to stand out in the rain, which I'm sure is why it kind of sucked yesterday. So yeah, anyways, that's it for now. I might set up a time lapse later, but obviously a time lapse wouldn't be really worth it unless there's people coming in. So we'll just see how it goes.
All right, so now jump a week later, and a lot has changed. When I last talked to you, I was just finishing up the boat show, and I started feeling sick. And the next day was Monday, And Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I felt horrible. I basically couldn't do anything those 3 days. I'm pretty sure I had COVID. I took a test at the beginning and it was negative. I took a test at the end and it was like a maybe because it wasn't clear. But I think it might have been because the day I started getting sick, she tested positive. I tested, and that's the day I tested myself and tested negative. So it's been one of the roughest weeks I've had this year, this last week. And I fully intended to bring the camper down that I'm sitting in right now. I fully intended to bring it down on Wednesday, and today is Friday. And then we were gonna come up with the boat on Thursday night, which was last night, and then I'd be boating today and tomorrow. But I am still not fully recovered. I actually just got done setting up the camper at our lot, and it was a lot of work, which is something that's not normally much work for me, just because I get winded so easily, and I break a sweat so easily. I mean, you can see I've already sweat through my hat pretty good, and I really haven't done that much work, and it's only like 70 outside, so it's really not that bad. It's not that hot. And some other things that are kind of disappointing. I broke one of the jacks on the camper, so I was luckily able to get the camper mostly level anyways, and I might play with that some more when we come back down. The whole lot is just full of weeds. Where all the places where I had the gravel actually have the most weeds. So it really needs to be cleaned up, and I didn't think to bring my lawnmower down, and even if I did, I don't know if I'd have the energy to do it. So it just has not been a good week. I'm really disappointed that basically this sickness kind of blew my first weekend that I was supposed to be back to boarding. But you know, it is what it is. I made a decision to go ahead and skip this weekend for boarding because I didn't think it'd be worth spending about $500 on fuel if I wasn't able to actually enjoy boarding, because I would probably get winded too soon, and I still have a pretty good cough. So I figured if I was boarding, I'd probably just be coughing the whole time, and it just wouldn't be good for me. So I decided to wait a week. Also, my knee is doing good, but it still has a couple of scabs right here that are taking a long time to heal. And my doctor did say that I really shouldn't have any scabs once I start getting in the water, to be able to submerge my knee in the water. And I talked to him this coming week, so I'll kind of get some more information on that. But I think all in all, it just kind of was a good decision not to go this weekend, even though it's super disappointing. I've been waiting to get in the water for a while. Another thing this sickness did to me is the fact that I've not been all there. I wanted to make a video earlier this week, wasn't able to do it. I also wanted to do some filming today. Forgot all my filming equipment, so I'm just doing a little bit of filming with my phone right now. Otherwise, you would have seen some clips of me pulling it in, you know, just kind of doing different stuff as I set up. But yeah, it's just been a really rough week. But the good news is, next week I should be back to normal, doing normal stuff, being out behind the boat. Should be exciting. Alright, so thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any thoughts on this video or ideas for future videos, please leave those in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and click on that notifications bell so you can be notified of my future videos. I'll see you next week.